Welcome guys to SLR Tier 3 round, was it 3? Yep. And I'm Van Beach, joined by Wimpy.
Good evening everybody and welcome to another week in Vietnam.
It's gonna be an interesting one. Vietnam is a new track. A lot of people don't like it. It's very flip-flop 50-50 on who likes it and who doesn't. Some people love it, some people absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't know about you, Wimpy.
Yeah, no comment on that, man. From what we've seen so far, races already being held by two SRL, the Vietnam race. One thing we can confirm today is there will be no safety car, as the safety car is completely bugged on this track, so we won't be running the safety car for today. Unfortunately not. I know some drivers do depend on them, especially on a street track. And he says again, Wimpy is very low. Can you check that out for us?
Yeah, I'm turning you up.
Right, here we go again.
I mean, I turned up the gain. This should work though, I think, this time.
Alright, well, okay, so let's see. Our reserves joining us tonight will be in the likes of A2K making his debut for SLR as a reserve driver for Tier 3. Then we have Total Wizard that actually gained his full-time racing seat now with AlphaTauri in Tier 3, so tonight will be his first time driving for AlphaTauri. He's received a full-time contract for them. And then also Max standing in again tonight as reserve. And one guy that we should definitely be looking out for tonight is Mr. John. He's been around a while, but he couldn't make the first two races of the season, and he's finally made his debut start tonight in Vietnam, or today rather in Vietnam. And then we also have XTXP. So that is our reserve lineup. But yeah, who do you think we can be looking out for?
I definitely think we got to be looking out for Grosjean. I'm gonna pull up the standings real quick because Grosjean is in the lead of those standings that we can see in. Wow, it's not full screen. Whoops. Here we go. So you guys can see Grosjean in the lead by 13 points, and that Ferrari with Giannis Correa's having an excellent race in Bahrain, putting them up to second in 30 points. The Keyboard Magnussen not too far behind. Nimber, of course, having second place from Australia. I don't think he showed up for Bahrain, so he'll be looking to get some points too, hopefully. And we have Eversnacks in 5th. Heat and the Mercedes also on points with Eversnacks. Flush River behind those two, and JQR and the Williams with 12. Motocrosser up second set of points for Renault, and then not through with 6 points with the Mercedes again.
Right, so Mr. Grosjean, what do you think we can? He's gonna be trying to defend his championship lead tonight in Vietnam.
Definitely. I think Grosjean is definitely one of the more faster people in this tier, and he's improved a lot from what I've seen from last season for sure. Last season I felt like he was making tiny mistakes that was costing him, and this season he's ironed those out. Of course, it's early to say, but I think definitely it's his championship right now. He's my favorite to win it all, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, and the other guy that I'm really looking forward to see what he can do is Mr. MRL A2K. He's also a new guy, like I said earlier, joining us tonight for a reserve, but he's looking for a full-time seat and is very committed. He has got some serious pace, I can confirm that. I have practiced with him and he's really fast. So I think we can be looking at him at least top 3 today as well. It's also John. Depends on how much John actually practiced for this track, because I haven't seen John around in the game lately. He's got some real life responsibilities to attend to. But yeah, if he gets it together, I think John. We will also be seeing John right up there somewhere. But let's see. Yeah. Let's see what happens. It's a really solid grid tonight, I must say.
So Mozzie Gaming, I think, is gonna be the first one to set a hot lap here in Vietnam. It's very there's a lot of traffic behind him, so he has a lot of clear space, which is good. Mozzie Gaming is missing his teammate, so that's gonna suck. But let's see what he can do in that Red Bull here, coming into this very difficult turn that I hate, and I know a lot of people hate. Slow turn in, but he gets it well done.
I think this is the track with the longest straight on the calendar. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but it's really, really long. It only goes over the DRS line now, and then it's all the way right down into the hardest braking zone and corner on the calendar as well. It comes down from almost 300, I think it was 60, to right down to about 30, 40 kilometers an hour. It's a very hard braking zone. So you need to get your braking right on target, otherwise you're gonna have troubles during some traffic.
And now he's in sector 3, which I honestly find this sector to be pretty fun, even though it's a bunch of S's, but you definitely have to be careful not to hit the wall here. It's easy to overshoot and turn a bit. It's easy to miss the pits as well sometimes. Here he comes, Mozzie. I think he's done a good lap here. Let's see what time he pulls in for the first hot lap of the night. Oh, he kind of taps the wall there. Oh, no. That's...
Oh, so unfortunate. He missed his whole lap up. Was it only the last corner? It's a 138 too.
I think this Bowman coming up next. Bowman sets a 35.8. And then Janice with 35.1.
Yeah, I think we will be seeing some 34s here tonight. As I can remember seeing some 34 3s and 4s and 5s in the 2 SRL Tier 3 race on, was it yesterday? No, on Tuesday in the evening. It was, yeah, there were some fast boys in there as well. So I think we're definitely going to be seeing some 134s here, man.
Let's see what Grosjean will set here. Grosjean will set a lap 35.4, just 3/10 off Janice Corres, his second place rival there. E-board.
Yeah, I think everybody just make sure they get a clean, good banker lap in, and I think we'll definitely be seeing some faster times with the second and last run.
XP about to finish lap here, filling in for Crimsonium in that Red Bull. He'll set a time 37.3. So want to improve on that, and then we have Heat. Last one out doing a hot lap. Everyone else should be doing in-lap series in Sector 1.
Now that corner that he goes over now, it is possible to cut it, but the other thing is the game is very inconsistent. The one lap you would not get a warning or a penalty or invalidation for it, and the next lap you will.
Yeah.
So it's kind of risky to cut it the way he just cut it. He didn't get an invalidation, but yeah, you've got to be very, very spot on with that corner.
He's coming up to a Renault here. Hopefully it moves out of the way. Maybe motocrosser in front of him, but see if he catches up. So look at that black Mercedes livery, man. I love it. Honestly, one of my favorite liveries in the game. Let's see how he can handle this very tricky sector. Oh, he's actually going into the pits. Okay. We got Max on a hot lap or out lap and Dragon as well, so we'll keep our eye on them once they start. Everyone is in the pits as we can tell at the moment. I'll be with Dragon since he's in front. In that Williams. Haven't seen much of Dragon yet this season. I know he definitely has what it takes to get inside that podium position, and he's letting the Mercedes stuff, I believe that's out there for
Alright, so we have Giannis Correa still in pole position with 35-1. John 35-2. Kind of expected that one from him. Who else on that? Dragon, did he just start his lap? Yeah. Dragon just started a qualifying lap, his first run. Are you still with me, sir?
Yep, Dragon.
Okay. Alright, as Dragon goes into the, what is it, turn 4, 3, 4. Very difficult corner. If you get it wrong, you lose all your top end speed down the first straight. Comes down, DRS nice and wide open, comes down to the first chicane. Like I said earlier, you can cut it, but you got to be very careful, and then this very dodgy corner to get nice and tight to the apex and get the car straight as possible and on the power to get down this long straight. Make sure you get all the necessary speed you can gain from it. Goes over the DRS line. Once again, DRS wide open. Down the longest straight on the calendar into the hardest braking point on the calendar, of course. Nice and wide, tight to the apex. Stays off the outside curb. Oh, and it's a slight slide. A little bit too early on the power. It must have cost him about 2 or 3 tenths.
That's a purple
Nice
sector
and
though.
tight to the wall. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Even with that mistake that he made. Nice and tight to the walls, close, very, very close to the walls, on the curbs. Keeps the car nice and steady. Slight slide into the corner, very nicely done. Comes into the second last corner. Tight to the apex, also a very difficult corner to take. If you're too early on the power, you just spin it right around. Comes over the line with a should be pole position.
Wow.
It is
Yeah,
24/7. Brilliant level of JQR.
that is excellent by Dragon. I knew he had what it takes there. That is 3 tenths faster than Max at the moment, who also just had a lap behind him, which was very well done by Max as well to pass Giannis Corres and Johnny and Grosjean at the moment. Grosjean on a hot lap, so he'll be looking to climb up positions next to his Ferrari teammate here in Sector 1. He's already down 2 tenths from what I saw on the infill graph there. And I believe he can find more.
Yeah, definitely. I reckon we're gonna be looking at a 34.5, 34.3 maybe from some guys, but I'm still keeping a good eye on John and what's the guy's name? A2K in 12th position. I'm sure we can see him a little bit up closer to pole position.
Yeah, look at Grosjean already 6 tenths down on his time. There should be enough to put him in second at the moment. Let's see if he finds more into Sector 3 here.
I'm just trying to solve some behind the scenes technical issues. I'll be with you in a second, man.
Yep, and Grosjean does put himself in second, but Futuristic actually set in the lap just before him, putting himself in the third, 1 tenth behind Grosjean there. This Max pits.
Third guy to break the 34 barriers, 34.9.
I'm on board with John right here as he set a purple Sector 1. Apparently there's a lot of hype for him, so let's see what he can do here as he comes down the long straight. Let's see how well he does in Sector 2 here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nice and tight to the apex once again. Oh, that outside curve. Oh, he loses a lot of traction on the exit of the corner. Probably cost him a little bit. We'll see as he goes over Sector 2 and he's 4, half a tenth up. I mean half a second up. Correction. Everybody, let us know in chat if you're happy with the audio levels. It should be much better tonight from last week. Hopefully you can hear me talking too much and Van just being there like always.
And also the game
But,
volume. Let us know if
yes,
you need to
please
turn it up or
let
down.
us know. Jack says audio good. Thank you very much, Jack. As John goes over the line with a there we go, 134.3. As expected, I told you this man's fast, and he has brought it to pole position with Motocrosser going P2, 34.3. That is also very, very good time. So close between the two, only 3,000ths of a second. Is that correct? Have I got it right? 300ths of a second?
Yeah.
No, 3,000ths. 300ths?
Yeah.
300ths. There we go.
Very close grid at the moment.
Jensen says not sure though. Copy says yeah, game volume up. He wants the game volume maybe 1 click up. Do you guys agree with that?
Well, turned up. You guys tell me how it is.
Just a slightly little bit more, otherwise I'm gonna be coming low again. As it's working perfectly. we have struggled a long time to get this solved. But wow, the times, man. I mean, top 6 already in the 34 barrier. I suggested a 34.5, 34.3 time, and we are currently in that zone though, with 1 run left. Some of the guys. Yeah, Copy says nice. That's good. Thank you, Copy. All right, so let us know in chat. Who do you guys think is or will be the winner today? What do you guys think? Or give us a poll. A podium prediction. Let's be more realistic. Give us a podium prediction on chat. Let's get chat going. Come on.
I think with like 3 minutes left, and knowing that the game has this little bug where I believe they're 1 minute ahead, so they have 4 minutes left. I think we could see John pulling a faster lap, maybe even break 33. I don't think we'll see anyone else get close enough to him in motocross here, honestly. But we'll have to see.
Alright, and then for everybody watching, there's a little surprise tonight. We have a little bit of a, would I say a lottery, or will I just say a lucky draw off the stream tonight live. Mr. Ocean Chief, the great one, will be giving away, I think it's 2 copies of a very special game. Am I allowed to mention the game's name? I don't know, let me know. But after the interviews tonight, do not go away. We will have a live lottery on stream, or lucky draw, I would say, to be giving away 2 copies of a game. Oh, he says now 3 copies. 3 copies of Gammon. So please stay tuned. 3 lucky winners will be the owners of a brand new game tonight, live on stream. So yeah, stay tuned for that. As we going into the last run of qualifying.
Yep, I'm on board with Max here. I believe he's the furthest one out right now, doing a hot lap. And let's see where he can put himself. He was in 2nd place not too long ago. And let's see, this time he is down by 2/10, which is good. That'll put him in 5th at the moment. He keeps up the pace, and let's see if he finds more in the sector 3 here.
Yeah, looking nice and tight over the curb, cuts it nicely, tight towards the next right-hander, into the 2nd last corner. That's all important, last corner. Does he get it spot on? Does he get it wrong? Nice and tight, goes a little bit wide, very close to the wall, and goes over the line, P2 with a 134.3.
He found a lot of time in sector 3.
Just look at the gap between 1, 2, and 3. That is ridiculous. I think that's the closest 1, 2, 3 qualifying we have seen so far, time-wise.
Yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong there. I think it is.
Motocross is just down 7 thousandths there of time. That's crazy.
That is so close. And with these long straights, nobody's confirmed as a winner. Trust me.
I think
we're going to be seeing a lot of action.
Yeah, I think with the addition with no safety car, it's going to definitely put an effect on how people come back from mistakes or incidents they have. So it's going to be interesting to see who could take advantage of someone crashing out or making a mistake or having a broken wing.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain not to have a safety car when there's an accident, but trust me, viewers, at the moment it's the best for your interest, because the safety car is just completely broken on this track. We'll rather have a race without it, a little bit stretched, but having to sit with all that bugs, it's a no-go.
Dragon not going faster than his current time at the moment. Look at their hammered though. He just set in lap good enough for 7th. That's a pretty good position for him.
Wow, that is really good for Hammer. Well done, sir.
I think futuristic we might see him jump him up the field, because he was also 2nd not too long ago, and
even Flesh Rivers. Sorry, even Flesh River P4. Also 34.5. That's a really good time. I don't even think I can do that time, to be honest. I haven't practiced this track at all, and I'll race tomorrow.
Johnny just started lap here. Or did he? Oh yeah, he did. Okay, yeah. So let's see, can he go any faster? Oh, and I think he just had some wheels spinning on his rears, and that's definitely going to cost him a lot of time there.
Yeah. Let's see if he's up. Oh, I was going to say there's something wrong. It showed that he was 8 tenths up, and then it quickly changed to 8 tenths down. I don't know.
Oh, again, he's losing a bit of the rear there.
Yeah, I think this lap is pretty much over for him, is it? Let's see what he does at the end of sector 2.
Yeah, he's 8 tenths up, so that's not good. I don't think he can find that. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on him because Motocrosser is in Sector 1 right now. Flesh Ripper also in Sector 1 behind Motocrosser.
Yeah,
So
Flesh River on a lap. Let's follow Flesh River. Let's see what he can do. Is he up on his time on the end of Sector 1? Let's check. It's about pretty much even. He's so 22 thousandths of a, what is it? 22 thousandths of a second up.
In front of him is Motocrosser as well, looking like that's his challenger right now. He has to go faster than him if he wants to get the position.
Yeah, I must say the pace of these tier 3 boys tonight scares me, because if this is the pace they can deliver, I'm not even looking forward to tier 2 space tomorrow night. This is scaring me big time, man, because I know what I can do and what I'm capable of, and it's it's not within what I see. So yeah, it makes me kind of a little bit nervous.
I noticed that at the end, but yeah, the Renaults were giving each other a little bit of slipstream, so that's going to give a lot of time for Motocrosser.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, no doubt, Motocrosser is going to be the pole position here. So let's see what Flesh River can do.
He's nearly invalidated that lap.
Let's see.
As Jake Rory tires.
Motocrosser will cross the line. He won't. Oh no, yeah, he won't. Neither will Flesh. Wow.
They both stay P3, P4. Okay, we are up for one hectic of a race, with or without a safety car. It's the drivers on track that makes it.
That is John, your pole position for Hanoi, with Max joining him on the front row, Motocrosser and Flesh River on that second row, Dragon and Futuristic on the third, Grosjean, the championship leader at the moment, on the fourth row with Naber, and both Haas's fill in the fifth row. So what is the tire strat for if you're outside the top 10, do you think?
If you're outside the top 10, I would say go for the mediums and try and push it very, very far into the first stint. And then, there's something. And then go on nice fresh softs towards the end and try and hunt them down one by one, you know. We've seen, I think, two races already in this week. One from 2S tier 3 and last night's tier 4 race. Both guys coming from P2 on a soft medium strat, passing the leader that was on a hard. So that kind of tells you what's the best strat.
So when it's qualifying over, because it says 0-0-1 at the moment. Do we have a bug, Bobby?
I don't know, but now Heath said we are both so quiet. What's happening?
I think you're just away from your mic a bit, because now you're louder again. Yeah, you're louder again.
Alright, sorry about that. Yeah,
so,
okay.
Wow.
So
look at that time, like from pole, for Motocrosser and Max, just 200s, 300s of a second. That is crazy.
It's ridiculous. The top 8 within the 134 barrier. Wow. I kind of expected maybe the top 3 in the 134s, but the top 8, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, this makes me nervous for tomorrow.
And then you see the top 14, it's only 1 second off him. That's absolutely crazy. And let's get ready for this epic race we're about to watch here. Hopefully it's pretty clean, but it is Vietnam, new track. A lot of things to learn coming for these guys in this race here. Tomorrow pole time would be 8:32. That would be pretty crazy, but I can definitely see it happening maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure we can see a 132s tomorrow in quali, man. Definitely. Not a 132, maybe I would say 133s, man. 132s, I will leave that to the aliens in tier 1. People with the names of Jensen. You know, I don't know if anybody noticed him on chat. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. I don't know. It's a tough track. It's a make or break. Every corner makes or breaks your lap. I mean, you can get 2 corners right and 3 corners wrong, or 1 wrong and the rest right. It's tough, man. Okay, so Chief says pit lap 12. Okay, we'll see what happens. I believe he's the crew chief of Futuristic and Flesh Rover. So he's got his hands full tonight. Oh, no formation lap. I am sorry about that.
Yep, okay.
I completely missed that. I forgot to put the formation lap on.
So it looks like we're off. And so far so good coming into the Oh, there's already a Renault going the oh no, 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 that's a motocrosser, and there's a ghosted McLaren. Oh geez, I don't think people were ready for it to start right away.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's another car. It's a Haas. That is going to be A2K going down. Okay, so ready two casualties. Keyboard Magazine with an excellent start though. Let's see who's jumped up the most so far. It's going to be Mozzie jumping up from 19th position to 10th in the span of one sector here, and they're still going. Oh, he needs to be careful. He taps wheels with the they're hammered there. Wow. Okay, so putting the tires back in. Flush River now on the back of Heat. Will he risk it on this very hard hairpin? No, he won't. He's going to try for the outside. It's not going to work, and they both lock up actually going into there. And behind them, it's Keyboard Max and Mozzie. And their hammer actually had a problem. He's down now.
Confirmation on the warm-up lap. They wanted to restart. So we could be carrying on. No restart necessary.
Roger that. I'm seeing Grosjean on the back of Dragon. Oh, there's someone else. It's going to be Keyboard going on the outside of Flush River on the S's. Keyboard is just making up a lot of positions right now, and Flush is actually going in the pits, and he hits. Oh, that's a retirement. Oh my God, we have to show the replay on that. Wow, that is insanity. As Janice is now on the back of Grosjean there, and wow, I hate to see it from Flush River. Honestly, wow, you had such a good quali, and jeez, that is a big oof and rip right there. I'm really sad.
Oh, I just saw that. That is scary, man. Unfortunate. Alright, as we have motocross in the first one into the pitch, is speeding hole. Does he have a penalty or something?
It's not coming back. Sorry about that,
I
guys.
think he had some kind of a penalty as we have with also in the pitch. Wing change, new tires.
Yeah, so many pit stops, 5 pit stops in lap 1, and with no safety car, it's going to be a challenge to go climb the grid now. So what a hectic lap 1 here that we're seeing. Keyboard Magson in a very good position, climbing up so many positions.
Yeah, sorry Van, as we have Total Wizard making a move on Mossy Gaming down the long straight into the hard braking zone. But oh, he nearly makes contact, goes for the send down the inside. Oh, and he completely misses score.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, unlucky for Total.
He risked it and he lost 4 positions.
Yeah, he nearly totaled the score.
Now his own teammate might also get past him on the inside here, but looks like not yet.
I don't see any noticeable damage on his front wing though. Maybe just some minor damage. I don't think he's got even. He did touch the wall slightly as he was trying to turn back onto the track, but all good enough. He did at least didn't make contact.
Johnny picks up the fastest lap currently with a 39.0. Dubar right now, he's sandwiched in between all the medium runners here. He's definitely going to want to try to get past them as soon as possible.
As John's looking to stretch these legs early on, already in the lead by 1.8 seconds, with Max in second, and then JQ 1.3 behind him in third place. Not seeing it close by action at the moment. Bowman's making a move on Mossy Gaming. As I come down the straight, the same long straight. They're going down into the chicane. What's going to happen? Mossy fights him off on the inside and holds the line tight, but he does give him a fair amount of space around that. Fair driving by both of the guys.
Janice also on the back of Futuristic. He will have DRS this time around. Oh, and Futuristic hits the wall, and that kind of lets Janice kind of follow his line and also hit the wall a bit. I think we saw an end plate fly though from Futuristic, and that's going to cost.
The Haas goes around Futuristic around the outside, but goes onto the curb and loses some traction as Futuristic just pulls away from him. But that Haas has got some serious front wing damage, man. Both end plates gone left and right.
AlphaTauri is fighting each other right now, and Fubar is just not having what it takes right now to get past his teammate on the mediums. Lost a lot of time in that hairpin, and Heat now overtook Giannacoris. I wonder what happened there. He must have hit a wall because he's going pretty slow, and yep, he's struggling to turn there, so that's wing damage for him. Ooh. Luckily, he's at the pits, and so is Futuristic, who also hit the wall on the straight there. And look at him, he's slowing down so hard there to make sure he doesn't speed.
Yeah, what's unfortunate is the fact that there's no safety car, man, because if we did have one, we would have surely seen all these guys packed up again all together. Saw more racing, closer racing, but yeah, unfortunately the game is not ready for this track, for the safety
Honestly,
car
I
yet.
think it won't matter because we're gonna see a lot of people hitting the wall and going to the pits regardless, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be funny.
as Radios is now very close to Daru, going into turn 2. Are we gonna have a 3 wide down the straight? Let's see, Mossy Gaming just in front of Daru, slightly down the road.
XT retires in front of the pits from what I can see in the map. Fortunate from him.
Yeah, Daru still hanging on the back of Mossy Gaming with Radios in the shadows. But now we're gonna come down to that long straight. Let's see what's gonna happen towards the braking zone down at the bottom. We're gonna see some moves. I think we're gonna definitely see a move from Daru. I mean, from Radios onto Daru. Seems like he's closing in, but Daru's also got some DRS on Mossy. Yeah, you can
Oh,
see
I
how
saw
he's
an end
actually
plate.
struggling to get come closer and closer. He's
Goes on
sending
the
it.
inside.
He's sending it towards the inside.
Doesn't make it move or stick.
Yeah.
I think
Respectful driving by Radios.
someone lost an end plate because I saw something fly. It might have been Monty. Oh, I saw something fly. That's weird. Maybe it was the Dr. Roofer who's getting ghosted right now. We'll have to move out of the way. It's a really tricky area to be a ghost in. Ready is still looking for that move on Daro.
Yep. As Flash Service says, he hasn't had a race that he wasn't hit from the back. That includes me. Yet again, I'm sorry, Flash, for that punt the other night with the 100% race. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. But yeah, life goes on. As Radio is still very close to Doro. The fact that the Doro is hanging in the DRS of Mossy makes it so difficult for him to come closer.
Yeah, but
Also
now
now, oh, I
Fubar.
see Fubar.
Yeah. On those softs too, so it's going to be a challenge for Radios here to defend against that for a bit. I'm not sure when you're supposed to pit with softs in this track. I think it'd be lap like 9.
Lap 12 if you want to go to, yeah, but if you want to go to mediums, yes, 12. Lap 9 I think is when you run hard, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Run about that window, more or less. But it's tough track, you need to look after well after your tires, otherwise you're not going to get to the end.
Yep, he has this move on Daro. They're gonna come side by side into the hairpin. Let's see who can send it first. It's gonna be maybe Daro, but Radius doesn't lock up this time, and he will get the move done finally on Daro.
Yep. This time it's the other way around with Daro on the curb and the Radios on the inside and gets better traction and takes the position.
Oh no, Fubar! Oh my god, I think he was going on the outside of Daro, and it just wasn't happening, and that's gonna be a big crash for these drivers here. Not through for. Oh my god, what the hell? Just flew off.
We're missing his front left inplate.
Okay.
Loads of action tonight on track. What is happening? The Thunderdome is back.
Thunderdome is back, and no safety car, obviously. What a perfect debut for the Thunderdome to come back.
So Tossie says, I'm actually scared. Yeah, it's a tough track, man. And there's no safety car to give you a second opportunity. You gotta go with what you see, man.
Look at those gaps.
As Daru and Fubar both pits. I wonder if there's... I know Fubar's definitely got some damage on the front wing. He's getting a wing change.
Yeah.
And so does Daru. Daru also... Oh, Daru actually completely missed his front wing. So,
Fubar, I think Fubar went on the outside of Daro, and Daro maybe squeezed him a bit, and that caused an incident.
Yeah, but Radios now is right up to the back of Mossy Gaming. As they're going to the exit of that long straight down the back. Let's see if there's gonna be a move. There surely should be a move because Mossy's got no DRS. It's gonna be a sitting duck once that rear wing opens up. And it does. He should be able to catch him just before the corner. Mossy's probably using overtake, definitely using overtake to try and defend that position.
He will for now. Mossy,
yeah, he's got 16% left.
Mossy's up 11 positions. Doing an excellent
he had a brilliant start. Yeah.
Like, he gained those positions in Sector 1, so he'll definitely be happy where he's at right now, and so is Keyboard Maxson and 6 on those mediums as well. Oh, there's a
Yeah.
big gap between Keyboard Madison and Johnny. Johnny, I believe, could pit, and he would still maybe just come out slightly in front of him or behind him.
Yes, I see some tier 1 guys on chat already trying to ditch the tier 1 race for this weekend. We'll see, we'll see. As Radios goes towards the inside of Mossy Gaming in turn 1, but decides to give up the position or hold back, and lining him up for the straight, and try and get some DRS from him. Stay nice and close on the exit, and he does. Mossy's got a terrible exit.
Yeah, I think he has this move for sure into this straight here. With DRS.
Yeah,
We'll
if
take
I
the
was
inside
him,
line.
I would have hanged back for the next straight. But he's got the move done. But let's see if Mossy can try and come back at him down this long straight. As Mossy gets DRS, is he going to come back at him? Definitely coming closer, but he won't get there in time.
Yeah, his ERS is at
Radio should
5%.
have this.
It
Yeah,
is
his
not
ERS
happening.
is completely drained. Ooh, that's very, very close racing.
Oh yeah, and you can see he's already losing the rears a bit. He has to go under control there. And we're seeing Dragon pit, so I'm interested to see where he comes out. And let's see what tire he goes on.
Two guys looking pretty good for a podium position tonight is P6 and 7. Keyboard Magnuson and Bowman. They're both on fresh mediums. They got no damage as far as I can see. And they not far off from the soft runners. And they will be going on softs towards the end of this race. And they will be much faster than the front runners, of course. So it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to have a repeat of the last two races where P1 comes from the back on mediums and overtakes the leader. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Well, it's still a long, long race. Only lap, what, 20 more laps as Bowman slightly hits the inside wall on the exit of turn 3, 4.
Yep, cost him quite a bit of time. He has Dragon not too far behind him as well, who might get DRS soon on him. That's the second time he's locked up in a row, so he might be starting to lose a bit of his tire there. Bowman, though, just barely. Oh no, he got the DRS, I think. If he keeps it, yep, he will have DRS, but so will Dragon, and Dragon is drastically catching up to Bowman here with those fresher mediums, and let's see what Dragon can do. I think he'll have this move. Will he do it though?
So tough
Nope.
because he's got DRS from Keyboard in front of him, makes it extra hard down that straight.
Dragon's just going to be a little bit patient, and he's fought to the mediums pretty early. Do you think he's going to go for a second stop later on in the race and switch to softs?
Yeah, he should definitely. Yeah. He will not get to the end. There's no way he'll get to the end, man. But we've seen some guys going over the line on mediums and with 80% wear, so anything's possible. This is SLR.
Oh, and Dragon.
What a move!
On the outside
Wow!
of Bowman.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Wow, that move deserves a replay, man. Right around the outside. What a move. He completely caught him off guard with that one. That definitely deserves an overtake of the week moment right there. As Kianas Correas is the first one to log a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Ouch, that's gotta be hurting. Especially when there's no safety.
Oh yeah, definitely. And now Dragon's going to be attacking Keyboard here. Well, I think he's going to wait for the straight. Yep. Just
Yeah,
put him
like
in the
Jensen
pressure.
says, stays a gamble on the tires. You can either go to the end or you can pull a Hamilton or a Bottas on the last lap.
And yep, here goes Dragon overtaking Keyboard.
Dragon just having a splendid race so far. He's just been driving brilliantly, I must say. Nicely done.
Oh, and that's a big
He just
lockout.
everything back. Still on the outside of the Keyboard, but Keyboard takes the position back. Now Dragon has to work all over again for that position. But Dragon on the fly, he's just got some serious space all of a sudden.
There's a AlphaTauri off. That's gonna be Ubar hitting the wall after that very annoying long turn in sector 2.
Yeah,
And
as
Max
John's.
hits for hards.
Oh, so Max is playing it safe. He's going for the early stop, going on to hards towards the end. That's definitely a one-stopper. He's just gonna make sure as Jaguar goes for the inside on keyboard in turn 1, but no, he decides to back out of it. He nearly loses it at the exit of turn 1. Someone came flying out the corner. Pit lane, was that? Was it Max? That was Max.
That was Max.
I
That was
just
kind
thought
of fast.
Rory shooting down there. That was some serious speed. As JQR is gonna make easy food of keyboard down the straight, passes him on the inside and makes the move, or completes the move. Now he's off the Max. That's fresh set of hards.
Wow, what a camera angle we're seeing here.
Yep. As John is just pulling away in front, he's already in the lead by 9 seconds. That is a dominant performance tonight. But he is a fast boy, of course. There will be definitely looks at having him upgraded in the tiers.
Yeah, he's already 9 seconds ahead in only the first stint. And still, anything can happen though. He could still hit a wall and have to pit again, but he's pitting now, and I think Grosjean will also pit now for the hard tire here, and so will he, I'm pretty sure. Gonna look at the map. Actually, no, Grosjean decides to stay out another lap, maybe more. We'll see what happens in heat as well.
I think he's probably going to go for the mediums, trying to get back to John. John's definitely going to go for the hards from here. Let's see what John puts on. I've got eyes. Yeah, he's going for hards. He's definitely on the hards. So John's playing it safe, going for the hards towards the end. Are we going to have another repeat where P2 will hunt down P1 on mediums to hards?
John now, he's going to be stuck in traffic, so now he has to deal with that. As he comes flying out of the pits, he will have heat in front of him actually, so maybe not as much traffic as I thought was going to happen there.
Yeah, it's P3, so he just jumped Max. I'm sure he would be very relieved with that one. But yeah, he's now stuck behind the hit. Let's see, shouldn't take too long to get past it.
And the
Although
gas
hit
right
is
now,
on fresh set of softs by the looks of it, if my game is not glitching.
That's definitely a bug. He hasn't pit yet. He's on 10 with Grosjean.
Oh no.
And there's a lot of gaps right now, but John is making up the time on those hards, for sure. He will have DRS now to assist him on getting past heat.
Yeah, I'm surprised with the amount of tier 1 drivers tonight in chat. I guess they're all here undercover, trying to spy, I would say. Which should be the other way around. You guys should give us some info. Instead, they're coming to spy on tier 3 Thunderdome. Just watch the chat go mad now by Jensen and some idiot.
He goes into the pits. Grosjean, yep, I think he's going for the medium, like you said, because he's not pitting. Yeah, so I wonder what tire wear he has. Maybe he's just confident that it's not going to be costing him too much time just to do one more lap here.
He's only 6.6 off John already. And a pit stop should be about, I think, 20 to 22 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little less than 22. So we might be looking at about 27 seconds that John will be in the lead after this pit stop. That is
Look at Heat. He wastes like all that time he spent you know, doing those extra laps. Cost him so many positions. He's coming out in 9th behind Mozzie.
Wow. Shows you the overcut does not work. The top runners are all mainly going for a soft early stop and going to hards towards the end. Grosjean, I'm sure we can see Grosjean coming in the end of this lap with full mediums.
If he
See
does
what he
that, he's
does.
going to be a crazy man.
Yeah, he's losing out about 3 to 5 tenths per lap at the moment to John. That's already on fresh hards. It just shows you how far off that used softs is currently on the Delta.
Mozzie now under attack from Heat. Heat will have DRS and the fresher tire, but Mozzie's defending really hard onto that wall there, and oh, Gonna go side by side, but he will have this on the inside. Well done to him here. Grosjean,
Yes,
no! 5-second penalty, no. You hate to see it there. And now, Dragon attacking Max. They're not too far away from John either.
I wonder, Motocrosser is really close to their hammer as well. As we have some more is that Dutch people in the chat. Goedenavond meneer, welkom. This is SLR tier 3. I'm sure the only two people that could understand me right now was Jensen and Gaikis, his Dutch friend. Yes, with the Afrikaans Dutch, we'll call that. We'll leave it there. Net zo.
So it's 10.5 seconds gap from Grosjean to first, and let's see what he can do on those mediums here as Dragon gets past the Ferrari of Max. Both Ferraris in pretty good positions, and they'll want to claim as many as possible, but Dragon with a well done second place at the moment. He's just 2 seconds shy from Johnny there. And we're seeing Futuristic going off. I'm just going to see what happened real quick. Yep, he hit the wall, lost some damage there, and he will have to wait another lap to pit. That sucks.
Yeah, as Total Wizard's very close to the back of Mossy going down into the very long straight. He's definitely going to go make a move on Mossy. He's just waiting for the DRS to flip it open. He's going for the inside line down towards the sharp turn at the bottom. He's making, by the looks of it, an easy pass. Yes, it's a very easy straight and forward pass. Oh, Mozzie misses the braking point, goes straight into the back of the AlphaTauri. Luckily, there was no one spun, but I'm sure Mozzie's got some slight damage from that. Let me see if I can see some damage. Yeah, he's got a front right end plate missing. I don't know if it's exactly from that incident. It looked like a quite odd impact.
Like ever since he swapped to the softs, he's not having the best of stint here.
As Giannis Correa's 3-second penalty.
He looks like he's on the back radius here in that Mercedes, looking to overtake the Williams here.
Hey, hold on.
Yep.
Jake, you are only 5/10 of John. What happened here? Did John make a mistake?
He was 2
what
seconds.
Happened? Did we miss something?
It is the
Have
medium
we missed
tire though. Maybe
yeah,
he just
still,
caught.
I mean, I'm sure.
I'll be looking for any damage I can see.
Because after the pit stop, he should have been in the lead by about 18 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, or 16 seconds.
Johnny has
How
an
did
end plate.
come so close to him?
Johnny has an end plate missing, so I'm assuming he hit the wall somewhere.
Oh, he must have made him. Oh, that is so unfortunate for John.
Yeah, look, you can see.
That is so unfortunate. He would be kicking himself. Yeah, he definitely had a spun or something somewhere. We must have missed it.
And
wow.
JQR will be really happy about that because he's been pulling in a flawless race so far.
I would love to know what happened there. That is so unfortunate for John. Now we're looking at JQR going for the win. Unless John decides to pit early and come back at him at the end of the race on fresh mediums, which is possible, but he's going to be stuck in traffic though.
There we go, JQR. Maybe will he go for the move? Johnny's spinning the inside. Nope. Don't have it just yet.
As Futuristic leaves the session.
Might be retired in the pits.
Yeah. Nicely done. Nice and safe. As JQR is in full attack mode. He's attack on John with a broken front wing. John is wounded. He's hit the wall somewhere and lost his front end plate, the left side. There's not much he can do, and he swerves a little bit. That was a bit naughty from John, but sticks towards the right-hand side. And
Max even joining that fight there because Max is right behind those two.
Wow, look at this. John is creating a complete train, but there's nothing John is going to be able to do down this long straight as it's a straightforward pass. There's so much more advantage or disadvantage on the broken wing. As JQR goes open wing, where's Max? Are we going to have a 3 wide? No, Max is following in the shadows of Dragon, but he stays behind him. Let's make sure he goes for the huge send towards the inside. And
what a
blocks
send!
both.
Oh my god!
Max,
This is absolute insanity! And Johnny retires? I don't know if that was that a rage retire? Because I don't think his...
That is ridiculous.
Wow.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gonna. I honestly, wow.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
It's not gonna be a good FIA decision. I can assure
Yeah,
you that.
yeah. I could see him. That's gonna be really bad. Honestly, that's
That is
not.
absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. As he also retires.
That's not what you want to see from
Oh,
a
my
driver
word.
at all. And let's see, Dragon. Yeah, Dragon has to pit, and that pretty much puts Grosjean 8 seconds clear from heat, and now he has pretty much free running way to win this Grand Prix. But it's not going to be in the style that he wants for sure. I'm sure he'll definitely be disappointed about that. Maybe it's not what we want to see either, because now Dragon, who had an excellent flawless race, has to suffer a bit. But let's see what
That is
turn.
so unfortunate. I feel for John and both JKR as well. John having come off the worst of them. What the hell?
That reminds me a lot of what happened last season with Mozzie when he got that race ban. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar with Max, because honestly that is pretty bad to see. And here we see Grosjean this 8 seconds, almost 9 seconds now in the lead. Let's go though. Let's see, Mozzie now goes a bit wide into turn 2 and doesn't pick up a penalty. That's going to be Janice Corus there, and we're down to, was that 6 people off the race for Tier 3 in Vietnam. Thunderdome is back in style. Not the best style that you want to see though.
Yeah, man. I'm still trying to recover from that shocking incident I just saw. Yeah, so does JKR, he's got minor damage, or has he stopped? Did I just missed it? I think he's just stopped.
Yeah, he stopped for a new set of mediums, which is the right decision.
He's 19 seconds off with Grosjean back in the lead, the championship leader. This is perfect for him.
Yep. Honestly, I can't see Dragon winning this, but I can see Dragon potentially getting the podium. Maybe even stealing it from second place from Heat. There's still a lot of time for him to catch up. I'm not sure if he can catch up to Grosjean. That'd be really good though, and surprising. And speaking of people in a surprising position, Keyboard finds himself in the third. Definitely he'll be happy about that. So he will have to defend from Dragon, and honestly this move is going to happen sooner or later. By Dragon.
Yeah, as JC says, please stop calling Tier 2 the Thunderdome. It's Tier 3. No. You haven't raced Vietnam yet, my friend. Let's talk after the week, not now. Tier 2 and Tier 1 still needs to happen, so I think it's a little bit too early to call whoever's the king of the Thunderdome for the week.
We're seeing
We've seen a lot of action.
Seeing 2 fights at the same time. It's going to be Total Wizard on the back of Bowman, and Dragon gets past the Keyboard. Bowman loses position to Total Wizard now.
Yep, Total Wizard making the most stick. Let's see what Keyboard does. Keyboard is a little bit too far off from Dragon.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough. But Bowman will have just enough gap to maybe overtake him with the RS here and overtake button. Let's see. He's not using it, so he's just saving some energy, I guess, right now. Total Wizard looking to defend. Oh, needs to be careful. Motocrosser on the back of A2K gets the move done. Motocrosser definitely one of the biggest losers from that first lap. An unfortunate race by him, but he can potentially climb his way into at least a point or two. Let's see what happens. This gap that we're seeing is going to be Bowman, and that is our 7th retirement of the night. That's Janice Corus. Vietnam is showing no mercy tonight. Coming down to the final 10 laps. And honestly, I can see Dragon catching up a lot of time to Heat. Will it be enough for Grosjean? Grosjean is honestly it's way too far. It's going to be a bunch of what ifs going on here, because we're going to be wondering if Dragon can potentially have gotten past Johnny, or if Johnny can maybe defended.
Yeah, I think if Grosjean keeps it off the walls and just keep his head down, he's looking for an easy win. Just needs to look after those tires though.
A lot of gaps right now as we're down to 13 drivers.
6 DNFs, seven DNFs. Wow, that is scary.
I'd say though the only two that have been like legit DNFs would be the Max incident. But I mean, I didn't see anything happen with Johnny's car, so I wonder if that was more of like a rage retirement from both of those two, perhaps. Because other than Flesh River, who did crash into the pits very early on, with the rest were just all retirements in the pits. And I guess right now we're going to be on board with Bowman, and that's actually going to be a pit from Total Wizard, who did 5 laps on the softs, which is interesting. I wonder why he would pit.
Yeah, there's not much action going on at the moment. We have Total Wizard in the pits. I wonder if he's got damage. I don't know what happened there.
If you look at the...
Yeah, he's getting another wing change, is he? Yeah, and he's got a penalty. He's got a time penalty as well. So it's all going wrong for Wizard tonight. Getting a new wing and a time penalty, but he's getting some fresh boots as well, in the form of the yellow mediums. So, at the moment, with the race we're going at the moment, it's all about survival. You just need to finish the race and you'll be scoring points at this rate of the DNFs coming through.
If you check
Sorry, say again? Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
He hit the wall or something there.
So just as I went to a stream, but if you check the position change, everyone, I believe in the top 10 not have a good race looking at the position change. Like down 13 for Max, 15 for Johnny, 11 for Future, 16 for Flesh. I mean, right now it seems like the advantage is being in the back and letting the carnage happen in front of you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Position changes. I mean, look at Mossy Gaming, 12 positions up. Keyboard has gone 10 positions up. Heat 9 positions up. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, as that Renault goes sideways through the exit of that corner, that looked really, really nice. Scary, but nice.
Motocross are in the points after losing out in turn 1.
Yeah.
Spinning the wrong way. He'll be happy with a point. Recovery drive.
Yeah, some bad luck on the start.
And we're seeing another pit stop. It's going to be Daro. Now should give another point for Motocrosser, maybe even another one as he's catching up to Dare Hammer, so he could potentially pick up 8th. Actually, no, oh, never mind. I thought that was Daro exiting the pits. That was just his teammate Bowman up front. And this is the closest battle we're seeing right now. Dare Hammer has to defend 8th position from Motocrosser. Or will pit on to the soft tires, so 8 laps on the softs, that's definitely possible. We'll see what kind of pace he can bring to the table. He will be 5 seconds behind Total Wizard and around 9 from A2K, who's picking up a point here on that Haas.
Yeah, as Motocrosser's really close to the back of Hammer. Got some nice traction out of the corner. Again, he goes nearly sideways out there, but he's very close to the back of Hammer down the long straight. It's going to be an easy pass for him. He's already alongside him without the DRS, and now the DRS opens and just flies around the outside of him, going towards the inside of the hard braking corner. Let's hope no carnage this time around. And nicely done by the old hands in Tier 3, as I would say. The experienced guys.
Could you check Keyboard and Radius's penalties? Someone's asking.
Sure, no problem. Let's see. Keyboard Magnussen.
Oh, the Hammer hits the ball. Hopefully that's not going to cost him much.
So Keyboard Magnussen has got no penalties. Who was the other one? Radius?
Yeah.
Radius has got 1 penalty only.
And that would put Mozzie Gaming... Oh, actually, no, Mozzie's also pitting, so never mind. That might put... or allow Motocrosser to catch up. Maybe even steal 6, which would be incredible for him.
Yeah, and Bowman doesn't even have a warning yet, so Bowman's completely clean.
Wow.
He's got none against his name, so that's some good driving by Bowman. But let us know in chat so far at this very moment, who do you guys think is your driver of the day. That excludes Max, of course. Just kidding. Just trying to cheer up the guys out there. There's some how can I say, tempers flaring up in Discord at the moment between the guys, but it's all part of the league racing. I would I would say. I know I'm also a victim of that. It takes you a while to cool down after each race for those tempers. Yeah. You get tilted so easily by other guys, but you work so hard during the whole week, practice those laps, and then one incident takes it all away from you, especially on this track tonight, because there's no goddamn safety car that can bring everybody back together again. So if you're out, you're gone. There's no second chance.
There's still 18 more tracks left to race on, so there's still tons of opportunities to get points.
My motto for tomorrow night is just to finish the race. That's it. I just want to finish tomorrow night. I don't want to be a wall victim. I don't want to die, man. I want to be the guy who can say, I've done my first Vietnam Grand Prix and I managed to finish it. You know? I don't care about the points. I just want to finish the race, man. I don't want to be part of a 7 DNF race. Come on.
We'll see the actual Thunderdome and how they do tomorrow.
Hey, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Not yet. As the Zoma says, vote Bowman. Let us know in chat, guys. Come on, we need some votes in chat. What do you think is our driver of the day so far? Come on, let's get that voting going. You need to help us out here tonight. It's a lot of good and clean driving from some of the guys. There's a couple of them that's on the list for driver of the day. Let us know. Come on, we need some. We need some. Some votes.
Good.
Yes.
It's looking good for Heat. His 9 positions into a podium. I think he started 11 for 12. So, yeah, to get a podium from that position, it's pretty well. I mean, Keyboard up 10 as well.
Definitely.
Bowman, you know, you can't deny he has a good race as well. I mean, a lot of people had a good race.
Don't throw away JQR. He's also driven a brilliant race. Come on, guys. Let us know in chat. Chat. Let us know. We need to know who do you guys think is driver of the day. Some saying Keyboard Magnussen. Headshot. Mr. Chief says headshot. Who the hell is headshot?
Not much to watch, unfortunately.
Chief says Radios. Let's see what Icewind says. It looks like he wants to say something. He stopped at so, but let us know, Mr. Icewind. Jensen, where's the tier 1 guys? Come on. You guys with all the experience in the world. Who do you think is our driver of the day today? We need some help. Come on. Yeah, there we go, Jensen. Who do you think is driver of the day? Come on. Where's some idiot? Icewind, let's go. Driver of the day, guys. Come on. As the closest battle on track at the moment is between P9 and P10. With P11 Dar not far off in the distance. He's coming closer and closer though. But let's see if Wizard can manage to get close enough to A2K to try and get him on the second straight, that long back straight. You'll probably use some DRS on this straight coming up now. Oh, it's a lot of sliding around in the traction zone.
Finally some action going on here as we're coming to the final few laps in the Hanoi race, and see how A2K can defend this move on Total Wizard. Total Wizard is on the fresher set of tires, so he should honestly have this move fairly easy and done.
As he goes down the inside, oh well, now the outside. Yeah, it just shows the power of the overtake button and the slipstream, as he makes it look so easy. Now Daru has also joined into the action. He's finally got into the DRS zone on A2K. Shouldn't be too long because he's on software. A2K is on, according to my knowledge, in the lobby it says 14 lap old hards, and Daru is on 2 lap old softs. I don't know if that's correct or not. So Jensen wants the position changes. Can you get the position changes up for us?
Yep.
The people is trying to help us with the driver of the day. Let's show them the position changes. There you go, Mr. Jensen. All for you. Let us know. Come on, guys. Let chat going. There's four more laps. We need to know the vote for the driver of the day. let's put some names out there. We've got Grosjean, obviously, is winning the race. We got Heat, that's gained a lot of positions. We got Dragon, that's been driving a splendid race so far. Brilliant race, unfortunately for him, with that incident in Max and John. And then we got Keyboard, that also drove a spectacular race. Bowman also, Radios, also a great race. Motocrosser is still there. But even Hammer did also a great job as Taro actually finally passes Turtle Wizard. Sorry.
Got past him finally. That 1 point, and actually we're seeing action now. It's going to be Dragon, who finally has caught up to Heat. We were looking for that second place. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of different opinions coming down chat for drive of the day, man. I thought they're gonna make us life easier, but they just made it more difficult.
I would say Grosjean as well, but I mean, it's really unfortunate what happened with Max and Johnny and Dragon, because I feel like, yeah, he's in first, but did he really like earn it? Like, I feel like,
it was unfortunate. We're not keeping anything against Grosjean.
yeah,
He had some luck on his side today, but I personally feel there's guys that drove, I wouldn't say better than him, but deserves it a little bit more than what he has. Not that I'm saying I'm not taking anything away from him, as he's winning the race, of course. He is the championship leader.
I'd give it to either Heat or Dragon, because Dragon obviously was part of that crash, had the pit. Heat starting down the grid, making his way for a podium as well, and maybe Keyboard. I mean, it's so many people, so like, can we just put everyone who survives should get it? Honestly.
All right. Let's try and scale it down. Well, we can't, because almost everybody that's left actually deserves a shot or to be on that final list. But I must say, like someone mentioned in chat just now, that brilliant overtake by JQR, that's definitely going down in the overtakes of the week for next week. I'm sure, Joel, if you can hear me, please clip that, man. That needs a highlight reel. That overtake was ridiculous. Yeah, something like that makes you drive of the day, you know. And then this Heat, once again, you cannot leave the man out of the equation. He came from far down the grid into P2. What a drive by him.
And he only has to defend for 2 more laps from Dragon to keep that second place. So he does have a little bit of lockup, but Dragon will put it into pressure. Let's see what he can do here. And we're seeing more battles forming as we're coming to the final last. We're crossing Radius, but I'll keep an eye on Dragon first.
Yeah, I think let's scale it down to 2 people, Heat and JQR, but there's still 2 more laps. There's a lot of guys now coming up saying Heat and JQR, it's between the 2 of them. Grosjean, yeah, he wins, but I personally feel it's between Heat and JQR, man.
And Dragon gets past Heat finally. But Heat will have an opportunity to respond on the inside here. Look at them going side by side.
Ooh, that is scary moments right there. So tight to the inside line. He nearly made contact with that. But look at Heat fighting back for that P2. This is brilliant stuff in the last 2 or 3 laps. But Drake, you're going downwards down the inside, going into that hard braking zone. Now let's see if they can both get the braking zones spot on. This is a very, very dangerous corner. You have to get it spot on, as they both late on the brakes. Still side by side. This is brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. No one wants to give each other an inch. He's still hanging on to that P2, man. What a drive by the man.
Yep. There's only going to be 1 more lap for Dragon to attempt to get over, take Heat.
Two more.
Two, yeah. My math is off. And actually, Bowman losing the position now in the hairpin to Radius, and now Bowman is under threat from Motocrosser. Motocrosser looking to get as many points from his recovery race as possible. He could potentially pick up 10 if he can get over Bowman and Radius here. That's going to be an interesting battle as well.
Still on board here with JQR, very close to Heat. Going into turn 1, now going turn 2. Gonna try and line him up for the DRS zone in on the first straight. Nice and wide on the edge, and cuts. Oh, nearly loses it there. And he opens the DRS. I think he should just hang on to the back of Heat and wait for the second straight, to be honest. Heat early goes to the inside early. JQR again tries to go around the outside, and he actually does it late on the brakes. Does he manage to keep it up? Wow, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. No, man, come on. That is That is great racing. That is what we want to see.
Down in the
The man
first.
fire tonight.
It's a three-way battle right now for 5th position. Radius Bowman Motocrosser coming into the second DRS ending right here. None of them are going to make any moves at the moment. Is he going to make a move on the outside maybe? And this hairpin, no. Oh, but Dragon has a little bit of wheel spin or something, and now that's going to put Heat back into contention. They're going to go side by side into Sector 3, but Heat lets go. Oh, but Dragon locks up, and now Heat will have the opportunity. They're going to go side by side. Oh my god. They got to be
Wow!
careful.
Brilliant stuff by Heat. He's not giving up. He is not giving up. That was brilliantly done. One overtake after the other from both these guys. Man, how do you pick a driver of the day between the two of them?
I know, right?
Yeah, this is scary, man.
And behind them is Motocrosser finally getting past Bowman. Now looking towards Radios there. But this fight for second is still heating up into the last lap here. It's all or nothing now. Hopefully nothing too bad happens. Hopefully it can be clean. But wow, what a race from Heat and
Again, Jake, you're lining him up for the straight again. The DRS is wide open. This should be much easier to pass this time around, but let's see what he does. Again, he goes towards the inside, tries and squeeze him towards the outside, but he keeps his line on the inside. Is he going to go around the outside again? Yes, he makes the most before the corner even, but now let's see what happens down the long straight. Is he again going to come back? This is the last lap. This is brilliant racing by the two of them. I think Dragon might have had to think about waiting for that move to get to this straight now, because he is not just going to come back at him. You can already see it closing down. Opening the DRS, he's going to use everything on his ERS. He's got only 3% ERS left. As he might have to go for it. They're going to go side by side.
Yes, they are. And Dragon will have a chance to attack back.
This is brilliant stuff, man. Brilliant stuff. As Dragon goes for the undercut again and defends the inside line, goes early on the brakes. Look at Heat. Look, what a move. Wow, no ways. No ways. That did not just happen. Did you see that?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I have no words, man. Where the hell is this guy coming from?
Come on, let's see a late move.
Holy cow.
Come on.
That was brilliant.
And there it is.
That was absolutely brilliant.
He comes home for the second position.
Wow. I am stunned, man. I am seriously stunned. That was insane.
Oh, Motocrosser.
That to me has put the... Oh, sorry.
He got past Radius, so he's going to come home to a 5th place after that terrible start. Congrats to him, actually, as he locks up, and now Radius under pressure, but it won't be enough. What a race by Motocrosser. Yep. What a good recovery drive. Pick up 5th place for Renault and 4th from Keyboard. That's a lot of points. That'll be going into the championship battle. Daro on the back of Total Wizard won't be enough to make anything. He'll pick up 1 point, and then it's going to be A2K coming home at 11th. Mazda Gaming, who started in the back, gets 12th. Not the worst race we've seen him. Could have been better, but an excellent job to survive Vietnam either way.
Yeah.
And there it is.
But man, that pass by Heat on the last lap, man. I mean, both of them, JQR and Heat. Wow, guys, you guys has given us something tonight to look at. That is some spectacular racing, brilliantly done by the two of you. That was amazing, especially that last lap move on from Heat, and I think JQR also pulled a more than one brilliant overtake. But man, like I said earlier, how the hell do you pick between these guys, because they have both driven a spectacular race? But mostly, I'm weaving more towards each side, especially for that last lap performance. That was great, man.
Yeah, on the
I really
as well.
have no words for that. I think the man deserves it. Let us know in chat. Are we going with Heat?
Yes.
Or are we going with JQR?
I'm going with
We will make the final decision in the interviews.
Here it is. The race is over. Let's see what AI thinks, maybe. AI might have a different opinion.
Yeah, let's just also have a look at the scoreboard before we close crossover. Oh, it's giving Keyboard Magnussen. Wow, okay. He also had a brilliant race. Let's see the scoreboard. Let's see what happened.
And there it is. There's Grosjean celebrating the win.
What a race, man.
It's going to be a lot of crucial points right now to give him the lead of the championship.
Alright, if you can hear us, we want definitely hit in the commentary box. We want JQ or anybody else that's up for an interview. Please, we will pull you in. We'll be right back with some interviews.
All right. So far we just have Nibber in the lounge. So hopefully, if you tier 3 guys are on off real quick, come into the voice chat.
Right, let's see. I'll try and pull them in for you.
There's definitely a lot of drama right now, considering that whole Max incident.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. We have. Why is everyone Jensen? Who is this? Is this? Oh, this is Hammer. Let's get Hammer in. Yeah, there's so many name changes in Discord. Good evening, sir, and welcome. You are live on the EGL interview screen.
Good
My name is
evening.
Wumpy, and joining me with the interviews is Van Beats. How was your race, sir? Let us know. What a race!
Well, I had a brilliant start as I immediately lost my wing because I don't know, but there was a big carnage. I don't know who was at fault, but I got hit and I hit Flash River in front of me, who hit the guy in front of him. I was with Flash River in voice chat, so yeah, we all lost our wing and had to pit, and then I was basically just a big drive back. So that. I was at motocrosser the whole time, but in the last stint he was too fast for me and he drove away. But I was still happy to get back to P8. That was it, basically.
Was Vietnam everything that you expected it to be?
You mean horrible, awkward, and just unpleasant to drive? Or I mean, it's so difficult because you have to be so careful on traction. Even if you have medium traction control, it's still hard. So yeah, it's just not. It's weird to drive. It's not a normal track. So yeah, that I had to really focus to keep in the race.
Yeah, but you did well, man. You were in traffic in some places. You had if I can remember, you had a pretty good start as well. You were running right up there. If you would go and watch the race back, you'll understand what happened in the race with all the incidents. There were some scary moments. There were some brilliant moments. Absolutely brilliant. Not brilliant. Absolutely brilliant moments. Spectacular driving tonight. From scary driving to spectacular driving. We have seen everything in this race tonight, man. I'm telling you. I'm sure you're gonna be thinking to yourself, what the hell was going on in this race?
I had Ocean Chief coaching me and Flash and Futuristic, and then he was like, oh, P1 and 2 are out. I'm like, what the hell is going on in this race? But I was also thinking, like, yeah, that's two free positions for me, so it must have been eventful indeed.
All right, that's pretty much from me. Sorry, Van, all yours.
Are you excited for China next week?
It has the same kind of roundabout corner that Vietnam has in the beginning, but other than that, I think it's fine. But yeah, not my favorite, but it's better than Vietnam. This less walls, so
yep.
That's always good.
Well, man, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, you can pick up more points in the championship.
Yeah, I'll try. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, very well done, man. See you in China.
All right, so we have Heat in the lounge. So we'll bring him up. Heat, what is up?
Hello.
Good evening, sir. Wow, what can I say? where did that come from, man? Holy cow.
I have absolutely no idea.
Great pace, spectacular overtaking, and a well-deserved P2. Man, you just had it all today. You have given the viewers an amazing race and some great talent
Yeah.
to how can I say, to witness. Yeah, tell us about that situation between you and JQR on the last lap, man.
I
That
mean,
was crazy stuff.
yeah, I mean, it's a new track, so everyone's like sort of making mistakes every now and then. I'm just trying to keep it clean, not damage my wing, so I can just stay out. I knew if I had tires that would make it to the end, I knew I'd end up well, because there was no like good strategy yet at the moment. And then I saw when he got past me on like the second to last lap, I knew if I didn't fight for it, it was either going to be P2 or P3, so I just went for it.
Yeah, that was excellent fighting by both of you guys. It was very fun to
Yeah,
watch.
fair play to him as well. It was a really good battle.
Do you have any initial reactions when you saw the top two retire?
I mean, because for me, I have the stream up on my other screen, so I saw the crash that actually did happen, like briefly. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, if I'm going to go, I need to go now. So I just sort of put my head down and just went for it.
Yeah, when I saw, sorry, man, carry on.
In that start, you gained 9 positions. So, like, what happened? Like at the start, did you just take advantage of people making a whole bunch of mistakes?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I saw a lot of people clumped up, so I just sort of went to the outside and saw a little gap, and I went for it. And I found myself in P9. I was like, wow.
Maybe.
Yeah, sorry. What I was gonna ask is when, to be honest, when I saw JQR closing down on you so quick and being all over the back of your gearbox the last 2 or 3 laps, I thought to myself it's gonna be a one-way pass and he's gonna run away with P2 and you'll be P3. But
Yeah.
man, did you fight back?
Yeah.
I mean, he had some brilliant overtakes, but you, man, I don't know. I can't stop talking about that move on the last lap.
Thank you.
That was just awesome stuff, man. But very very well done. And there's something that Ben wants to award you as well. So Ben, all yours, man.
Oh, yeah?
Well, man, you're our driver of the day. It was a very tough decision
Oh, wow.
between you and Dragon because you both had excellent races. But I mean, you climbed up the grid from what is it,
Yeah.
12th or 11th, and
Yeah.
it's well done, man.
Well, thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you.
Are you gonna keep this momentum going into China?
That's the hope, but I'm not. China's not really a strong track, so I'm just gonna try to do what I did today. Just pick the moments.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week, Heat. Thank you.
Yeah,
for joining
thank you.
us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, well done, man. Very well deserved.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty.
All right. I guess.
do we have?
Next up,
Brilliantly done by the man.
Yeah.
We have Mossy Gaming.
bring in Ozzy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So, how was your race, man?
Yeah, qualifying didn't go well at all, but my start was very nice from P19 to P7 within 2 turns. Yeah, that was really good. I tried to keep the place, but my strategy wasn't that good. I think it was the main problem why I didn't score points today. I go for the medium soft strategy. I think I should go for the medium hard strategy, but yeah, sadly no points. But I positively turned to China.
Yeah, I mean, you had an excellent beginning. You were up by so many points. It's unfortunate that it dropped it afterwards, but I mean, it was still good to finish the race for you.
Yeah. P12, quite a good result for Red Bull. According that Crimsonium missed out Hanoi. But yeah, we're looking forward for China. And yeah.
Me too, man. I want to see you guys get a good result finally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, not much else to say. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. That's when PST wants to say something.
No, that's all about from my side, man. But good race. You were also in contention for driver of the day. But if you go and look back and see what went on in that race, you'll understand why it went the other way.
Yeah.
But still, you had a great race, man. So very well done to
Yeah.
you as well.
Thanks. Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right.
See you in China then.
Yeah. See you. Thanks.
All right. I think that's it.
No,
Unless you want me here for the what's it called?
oh, we have something very special. If we can get the big man in place, Mr. Ocean Chief. If you hear us, we need you in the commentary box. There we go. Good evening, sir.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Mr. SLR himself. So tonight, as we have mentioned in the start of the stream, they will be giving away of some merchandise, or shall I say some gaming stuff, or games maybe. But Mr. Ocean Chief is here and he will be telling you guys all about it. So all over to you, sir.
Yeah, so we have Flesh River and Sunny and myself have donated one copy each for this new game that I'm sure everybody's heard about. Everybody's raving about this Fall Guys. We thought we'll just have a bit of fun with it and offer this out randomly. I've got a cup here, a Jensen 89 mug, nonetheless, full of names of people who sent me the word gammon, which meant they are now in the draw. And my wife is sitting here beside me, and she is about to make the first draw. So everybody, get ready for this.
Right.
She is about to put her hand into the cup. Can we get a drum roll, please?
And your first name is?
And the first name is Higgsy.
Ooh, Higgsy. Okay, Higgsy's the first winner of the Fall Guys game. Second one, let's go.
All yours, man. You give the drum roll.
It might be too loud for this, but
Okay.
all right.
Ooh.
And the second name is Satoshi.
Satoshi.
Okay, so we got, what was it, Satoshi and Higgsy so far. So the last one is about to come up. Wait. Oh, I just saw the name here. Oh, this is a good one. Here.
And the final winner is Van.
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
It's a fix. It's a fix.
It's not right.
Our
Van's
very own Van Beats on
Wow.
commentary.
Wow.
It's
How
not rigged, I
convenient.
swear.
That was fixed. No, we're just kidding, guys. It's all legit. That's why we had Mrs. Ocean Chief in the picture to
Yep.
witness on his side that
Yes, thank
everything has
you.
been
Thank you
done
for that.
legit. So, Mr. Ocean Chief, any last words from you?
No, just congrats to those three guys. We'll get those games out to you after the stream ends here. But Higgsy, Satoshi, and Van the man himself on live. You heard his reaction live on stream. Where would you get it? Where would you get it?
Okay. So catch us tomorrow, guys, for the Real Fun Dome in Hanoi, and then Saturday for Tier 1.
Oh yes.
So goodbye.
Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.